Today I am going to tell you the real story of how astronomers discovered a planet that could be similar to Earth. The planet is called Kepler-452b. For centuries, humans have looked at the stars and wondered whether we are alone in the universe. Ancient civilizations believed that Earth was unique. But modern science has shown that our galaxy contains billions of stars. Many of these stars may have planets orbiting them. Scientists wanted to answer an important question. Is there another planet somewhere in space with conditions similar to Earth? To find the answer, astronomers began searching for exoplanets. Exoplanets are planets that orbit stars outside our solar system. The search became much more successful after the launch of the Kepler Space Telescope by NASA in 2009. The mission was designed specifically to find planets around distant stars. After years of observations, one discovery became especially exciting: Kepler-452b, a planet that many people called a possible second Earth. Before discussing the planet itself, it is important to understand the mission that found it. The Kepler Space Telescope was launched from Earth in March 2009. Unlike many telescopes that move from object to object, Kepler continuously watched a single region of the sky. Its goal was simple but ambitious: observe thousands of stars and search for tiny changes in their brightness. Kepler monitored more than 150,000 stars at the same time. Every few minutes, it measured the amount of light coming from each star. This produced enormous amounts of data. Computers and scientists worked together to analyze the information and identify possible planets. The mission discovered thousands of planet candidates and completely changed our understanding of the universe. Before Kepler, scientists knew of only a few hundred exoplanets. After Kepler, they knew that planets are extremely common throughout the galaxy. Without this telescope, the discovery of Kepler-452b would not have been possible. Now let's look at how astronomers actually discovered the planet. Scientists used a technique called the transit method. When a planet passes between its star and a telescope, it blocks a tiny fraction of the star's light. As a result, the star appears slightly dimmer for a short period. These brightness changes are extremely small. In many cases, the decrease is less than 1%. Astronomers studying data from the star Kepler-452 noticed a regular pattern. The star became slightly dimmer every 385 days. The pattern suggested that a planet was orbiting the star. Scientists carefully checked the data. They needed to make sure that the signal was not caused by equipment errors, another star, or some other astronomical event. After extensive analysis, the researchers confirmed the existence of a new planet, Kepler-452b. The discovery was officially announced in July 2015 and quickly became international news. Why did this planet receive so much attention? The answer is that Kepler-452b shares several important similarities with Earth. First, it orbits a star that is very similar to our Sun. The star is slightly larger, brighter, and older, but overall it resembles the Sun more closely than many other stars with known planets. Second, the planet's orbital period is 385 days. Earth takes 365 days to orbit the Sun, so the two planets have similar years. Third, Kepler-452b lies within the habitable zone of its star. The habitable zone is the region around a star where temperatures may allow liquid water to exist on the surface. Scientists consider liquid water one of the most important ingredients for life. Because Kepler-452b is located in this zone and receives a similar amount of energy from its star as Earth receives from the Sun, researchers became very interested in its potential habitability. These similarities led many newspapers to describe it as an Earth-like world. Despite the excitement, there are still many things we do not know about Kepler-452b. The planet is about 60% larger than Earth. Scientists believe there is a good chance that it is a rocky planet, but they cannot be completely certain. We do not know whether the planet has oceans. We do not know whether it has continents. We do not know whether it has an atmosphere similar to Earth's. Most importantly, we do not know whether any form of life exists there. Another challenge is distance. Kepler-452b is located about 1,400 light-years from Earth. To understand how far that is, remember that light travels at approximately 300,000 kilometers per second. Even at that incredible speed, light needs 1,400 years to reach us from the planet. Current spacecraft are far too slow to visit it. A journey using today's technology would take many thousands of years. For now, astronomers can only study the planet indirectly through observations and calculations. Although Kepler-452b may never be visited by humans, its discovery remains extremely important. It showed that planets similar to Earth can exist around stars similar to the Sun. The discovery strengthened the idea that habitable worlds may be common in the Milky Way galaxy. Since the announcement in 2015, astronomers have discovered many additional Earth-sized and potentially habitable planets. New telescopes continue searching for signs of atmospheres, water, and even possible biological activity. Kepler-452b represents an important step in humanity's search for life beyond Earth. It reminds us that our planet may be only one of many worlds where life could exist. The discovery also demonstrates the power of science, technology, and international cooperation. By studying tiny changes in starlight, astronomers were able to identify a planet located trillions of kilometers away. In conclusion, the story of Kepler-452b is not only about finding a new planet. It is about humanity's desire to explore, learn, and understand our place in the universe. Perhaps one day, future discoveries will answer the question that people have asked for centuries. Are we alone in the universe?